Now they come with the taxes. What are those taxes going to assist us? NHIF is not even working. You go with a patient to hospital, the patient is sent away that there is no money, or maybe your government has not remitted. Is it even my problem? Because on my pay slip I've already paid. It is the duty of the NHIF to follow up governments that are not paying. Number two, housing. We have houses, even if they are grass-thatched houses. Those are our houses. We do not need government houses. We do not need anybody to purchase houses for us. 50 years to come, will even my grandson or daughter benefit from those houses? We refuse to be imposed to taxes that are not helpful to us. We refuse. And as my colleague has said, we are going to offer them all the grandparents of demonstrations. Tutabeba matawi, tutatoa hata nguo, because this is just too much. They are increasing the prices of food. They don't even add salary. Now again they deduct our salaries. How? From where? How? Pesa yenyewe hata haiko. Wanataka wakate nini? Tumechoka sana na tumechoka. Watu wache tu na ile mshahara yetu yenye tuko nayo, hawataki hata kuimprove. We thought we were going somewhere. We didn't want to go where we are going to be hurt. For how long shall we be hurt? Tutaumizwa mpaka lini? We are working so hard to even earn that small money. And then somebody who is just seated somewhere in the office wants to share that money. Wameiba, wanataka tena waibe mshahara yetu. Do we allow that? Mshahara yetu tunatoa jasho. Tuko na watoto wa kulisha, tuko na watoto wa kusomesha. As we speak now, the schools are opening. We don't even have money for school fees. And somebody is ready with a pen to deduct my 3% at the housing. Housing for what? I have a house that I live in, hata kama ni ya mabox. That is my house. And I do not need any government to purchase or organize a house for me. Or for us workers. I'm talking on behalf of my colleagues, the workers. We refuse that, and we shall refuse, and we shall keep on refusing. We have brains to purchase our own houses. We have brains to do whatever we want with our money. We don't need somebody to organize our money for us. Thank you.
Sometimes I don't understand whether the president I have is the one I used to sit with when he was the vice president, deputy president. I don't understand whether the current president, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, is the one we used to sit in Kila and we discuss how the country should move forward, how the whole administration has messed up the country. I do not believe it is the same William Samoei Ruto who I was sitting with when he was the deputy president. He has changed dramatically. He has become somebody else I don't even understand myself. I, in fact, don't believe I looked for vote for William Ruto. Because he is no longer the person I thought he's going to be. I wanted a president who is caring. I wanted a president who is listening. I wanted a president who will put health workers on. But the president we have today is the one who is coming to make pronunciations. I'm going to increase NHIF 2.7% for the employer and the employee. I'm going to increase 6% NHIF for the employer, for the employee. And yet in the public sector today, all public servants are covered in one pension scheme or the other. We have lab trust, we have lab fund, we have public servant superannuation scheme where the civil servants belong. Why do you want to bring again 6% on top of this? NHIF is an act that establishes a pension scheme. Lab fund is established by an act of parliament. Public servant superannuation scheme is established by an act of parliament. We should have been conducted, and those NHIF should only apply to people who do not have a pension scheme. And others already have pension schemes. When they were NSSF, look at NSSF today. That was NSSF. I spoke about NSSF, about the NSSF. It should only apply to those who don't have a pension scheme, and not everybody. When you look at NSSF administrative structure, the administration of NSSF takes over 50% in administration. And that is why you are saying you want us to add them 12%, so that out of the 12%, 6% goes to administration. There is no pension scheme in the world that administrative costs should go above 2%. And NSSF is a DC scheme. It means workers must be represented 50%, employers 50%. We therefore, as public servants, as civil servants, reject. We joined our national unions on what they said yesterday, and we are saying we reject those new taxation in totality. My friends have said we are going to demonstrate. We will carry tweets. We will remove clothes. Mimi nataka kusema we will paralyze the entire government.
Yes.
Yes.
And we will paralyze from statehouse.
Yes.
We will close the water in statehouse.
Yes.
We will switch off electricity in statehouse.
Yes.
And then we will make sure nothing goes on in this country.
Yes.
As workers, we must be heard.
Yeah.
We can no longer sit down, celebrate when we are being overtaxed. There is no country in the world that has prospered by taxing its public servants to the grave. When you overtax employers, you are simply chasing away investors.
Yes.
How then do you expect to create jobs when you are chasing out employers? Sound leadership requires that there should be stakeholders' participation before a policy even sees the light of the day. Before even it goes out there to the ministry, to everybody to know that something wants to be changed in the country, there should be stakeholders' participation. Today, what is happening in this country, tomorrow you will be even told they want to tax. When you get married, they will tax you.
It's true.
When you divorce, they will tax you. When you do anything, they will be taxing us. And if you're not very careful, they will even tax us for breathing. So we must stand firm as Kenyan workers and defend that which is ours. Nasema kwa kauli moja, we have been taxed to the level of 56%. You are taxed 16% through VAT. When you buy anything in Kenya, 16% is gone.
Yeah.
That salary you already pay as you earn 30%. 35 hiyo ni sawa, hao ni matajiri. Kama wewe unaweza kuwa na 50%, wewe ni tajiri, unalipa that 5, haina shida. But you have already paid 30%. When you buy anything, you have paid VAT 16%. When you go and purchase your electricity, look at it today. Electricity is taxed at 61%. Ukinunua token ya shilingi 1000, unapewa credit yenye utatumia kwa nyumba ni 399 something shillings out of 1000 shillings. How else does this government want to tax us? If the government has run out of ideas, the economic advisors are all gangrenious. Their brains have stopped functioning. Their brains have gone gangrenous. They can't function. They are not advising the president anymore. They have nothing to advise the president. If they only advise me, you can give the president tax. Oh, you are not an economist. Go back to school. You did not go back to school. If that is what you are advising the president, Mr. Lee, then you need to go back to school. Because you don't know what economy is. You cannot prosper a country by over-taxation. We are ready to defend. In fact, the responsibility that this government is giving us is now to defend what workers have.
Yes.
And we will defend to the last drop of blood.
Yes.
Ama hamko tayari?
Tuko tayari.
Muko tayari?
Tuko tayari.
Muko tayari?
Tuko tayari.
Basi kama serikali haijaona revolution na imekuwa ikiomba revolution ndio hiyo. We will bring it to their doorstep. Naambia wabunge